£10 senior number 63, Greg Bertelson. For the Spartans, at an end, 147-pound senior number 6, K.C. Holum. For the Longhorns, number 61, at nose tackle, 190-pound junior Chad Pipolitsky. For the Spartans, at a guard, a 179-pound senior number 50, Paul Gerard. At the other defensive end for the Longhorns, number 45, a 210-pound junior Mike Deshak. At center for the Spartans, number 51, a 274-pound senior Tanner Hoversland. At a corner for the Longhorns, number 15, a 170-pound senior Brady Brophy. At a guard for the Spartans, a 195-pound senior Josh Stenoff. At a linebacker for the Longhorns, a 195-pound junior number 27 Chad Zinda. And at an end for the Spartans, a 142-pound senior number 3 Joey Bowes. At a linebacker for the Longhorns, number 28, a 190-pound senior, Newly Berman. At fullback for the Spartans, a 232-pound senior, number 4, Jim Goltz. At a corner, number 21, a 165-pound senior for the Longhorns, Craig Helvig. At the tailback position for the Spartans, a 150-pound junior, number 2, Joel Neeskens. At the deep safety position for the Longhorns, a 165-pound sophomore, number 34, Kelvin Bacon. And for the Spartans, the quarterback, number 17, 176-pound junior, Kurt Ware. The Longhorns are coached by Corey Schaefer, assisted by Andy Baker and Kirby Eisenhower. For your Spartans, they are head for 2 and Joey Bowes, number 3.
With Joel Neeskens.
And number 45, Mike Deshak, will kick it off.
Ball taken by Neeskens.
As Joe Neeskens goes to the right side, he'll be tested as he nearly loses the football. Gets across first and 10.
Spartans scrimmage first and 10 from about their own 13-yard line.
13-yard line. Again, Hoversland, Gerard Stead off the interior lineman. Casey Holm and Joey Bowes both in tight. As Kurt Ware, as Jim Goltz and Joel Neeskens in the backfield. Handoff goes to Neeskens, second man through, cuts to the left side, gets good running room, 20 now, 25-yard line across that 20.
Neeskens, the ball carrier, pushed out on about the 27-yard line.
By Calvin Bacon.
Bacon with the tackle.
165-pound sophomore for the Longhorns. Big gain there. They're going to bring it all the way out to the 20, about the 27-yard line.
Giant block by Jim Goltz. He's leading the play. He's a 6'3", 232-pound fullback. This time Neeskens goes wide to the right. Holm split to the left side. Goltz the only setback now, as Ware will look the defense over. The snap and the handoff to Goltz straight ahead now.
Goltz, the ball carrier for a couple.
Close to the 30.
Tackle in there by number 2.
Generated by young Mr. Goltz, but I'll tell you, Irvin stood him up.
He certainly did. Well, the eye backfield. Neeskens behind Goltz. Both ends in tight now. Ware to Neeskens on the backfield. That's a loss and a Beautiful play there.
Neeskins, the ball carrier, dropped for a loss.
Linsky just shot the gap there and a loss of about 2 yards.
Linsky in on the tackle.
And 10 for the Spartans. Linsky, a junior, at 190 pounds.
Well, the Spartans a little slow getting the play underway, and there were 2 or 3 Longhorns in the backfield immediately.
Spartan scrimmage,
10 to go.
3rd and 10.
Ball spotted at the 28-yard line of the Spartans. Passing situation here where back to pass. No, now he'll hand off to Neeskins. He will not make first down yardage across the
Joel Neeskins once again the ball carrier.
about 2 yards short. It looks.
They will bring the football out to, can't see the down marker on the other side.
To be 4th and about a yard and a half, 2 yards to go.
Spartans will be kicking into a slight breeze, probably about 7 or 8 mile an hour.
Bigliotti back to take
Bigliotti to the punt.
the formation now. The snap and the kick goes high, but not very far. It will be downed at the 20. Feldman 190 and Bertelson 210. They've got a 165-pounder and a 195-pounder at the ends. Brady Brophy, the quarterback. Berman and Zinda behind him. A pass right off the bat. He'll put it up and nicely knocked.
Play broken up in there by Neeskins.
Neeskins over there also helping defend on the play was Joey Bowes. And
Zinda, the intended receiver.
I believe the receiver would have been out. The intended receiver would have been out of bounds at any rate. Rod, incompleted forward pass, 2nd down, 10 from the 27.
Nice pass by Brophy, intended for Zinda. Again, both ends in tight now. Split backfield. Straight ahead it goes to Newly Berman. Berman fights his way up for maybe a gain of 2.
Berman, the ball carrier, met in there by number 8 for the Spartans, Bigliotti.
R.J. Ross comes over and helps finish him off. A gain of the long, we'll call it 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Longhorns.
Well, the Longhorns thinking pass. They've got a great passing game as Newly Berman now checking back into that ball game. He was out. That was Mike DeShock, I believe, the ball carrier. The last to play. 3rd down, 7. It is Berman and Zinda behind Brophy. Zinda in motion. And
Brophy back to pass.
Pass is Brophy under pressure now. Gets out of the, and he is sacked.
Sacked in there by number 4, Big Jimmy Goats for the Spartans.
Very big loss. 14-yard loss is Jimmy Goltz with great speed from the offside defensive end position.
I'll tell you, Rod, if Goltz does not get him, we've got a peck of trouble because Troy Zinda was all alone down at about the 25-yard line, got behind the safety, and with that wind could have hit him. So that's a big
Longhorns go 4th and about 18.
Brady Brophy will drop back to punt. He'll punt from about his 15-yard line, standing on his 10 right now. As Brophy gets the ball and kicks a ton. It will be fielded by Neeskins at about 15, cuts to the right, back to the left now. He's got good running room, 30, 35, 40. He's got great running room, and he is pulled out of bounds.
Neeskins, the ball carrier, pulled out to go 1st and 10.
Run back by Neeskins.
1st and 10.
From the 26-yard line of the Longhorns.
Best field position for the Spartans. Pitch to the right to Neeskins. He'll follow his blocks, cuts, and
Neeskins, the ball carrier, for a gain of about 6.
He gets across the 20-yard line.
Boy, a chopping type of tackle in there, number 63. That was Greg Bertelson for the Longhorns. Again, let's call it 6 yards. We'll call it 2nd down to short 4 for the Spartans inside the 20-yard line of the Wibaux Longhorns. They'll scrimmage from about the 19.
Leif Handren checks in for the Spartans. He'll go wide to the right. Casey Holm wide to the left, or I should say reverse that. Holm to the right, Handren to the left.
Spartans scrimmage 2nd and 4.
Backfield with Ware. Hand off to Goltz. He'll cut it back and fights for yardage.
Goltz, the ball carrier.
Yards. Close to a 1st down, but I don't think he...
Tackled in there by number 27, Chad Zinda for the Longhorns.
Zinda, and a gain of, well, let's give him 2 yards on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and 2 for the Spartans. They will scrimmage from about their own 17-yard line.
Now crunch time here as Handren stays in the ball game. Joel Neeskins out for the moment. Handren to the right wide. Pass, quick pass, looking into Holm. Holm,
the receiver from Ware.
And a
1st down for the Spartans.
That, I believe, is the first time all year that I've seen the Spartans run a little down and in. They had Holm out wide to the left. He went down about 3 steps, cut it in just enough for the 1st and 10. A great offensive play there. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 11 for the Spartans.
Checking back into the ballgame, R.J. Ross for the Spartans now at the tight end position. Holm goes to the right side this time, and wide to the left is Handren. Goltz the only setback. 1st and 10 from the 11. The quarterback Ware goes back to pass, in trouble now, finds somebody in the end zone, and a beautiful play defensive
pass broken.
him from the 11-yard line. Neeskens in the slot, Bose outside of him as he splits wide right. Goltz in motion to the left side now, nobody in the backfield. Ware straight back to pass, he's going to be sacked, or is he? No, he will get it off, but it will go.
Incompleted pass by the Spartans.
Sacked back in the backfield about 7 or 8 yards was Kurt Ware, managed to escape the clutches of one of the charging linemen.
The intended receiver was Joel Neeskens. Joel on a little down and out, and had the football.
Bertelson in the backfield that time, pressuring the Spartans.
Gain probably of just a couple yards. The defender all over him, but good effort there by the Spartan quarterback, Ware, as it looked like he was going to be sacked. He fought his way out of it and got the pass away. Incompleted forward pass, 3rd down, 10 from the 11.
Spartan scrimmage 3rd and 10.
Here in the first quarter. They keep both ends in tight, full house backfield. Neeskens is pulled down.
Neeskens dropped for a loss in the backfield.
Deshock with the great move, Mike Deshock.
Deshock back in the backfield for the tackle.
210-pounder who has got just a whole lot of quickness. 4th down.
About a 4-yard loss there, Rod. It's going to be 4th down, and we'll call it 14 from the 15.
4th and 14 for the Spartans.
This defensive line for the Wibaux Longhorns, beating the Spartans to the punch here early in the football game. This is what they did to the Terry Terriers, but they tell us that they just ran out of gas. Terry with a lot of people go both ways, so that could be a factor as Wibaux people on the field.
They're back to pass now, looks in the end zone, and it goes incomplete, and we've got
flag flies on the field.
I wonder if we get a flag. The defender cut in front of and kind of put a shoulder in the intended receiver, which was Kevin Holm for the Spartans, and held him up, and a little bit of delay on the fly.
Scrimmage 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line.
You could see the defender come across and cut right in front of the intended receiver. Again, that was Kevin Holm, and really put the shoulder right into it.
1st and 10 goal, that is, from the 8-yard line. Ware keeps both backs in tight in the I formation. The snap and the pitch to the right side to Neeskens. Gets a great block to the 5, to the 3, to the 2, and he is very close.
Neeskens, the ball carrier.
Well, he's really close. If he's not in there, he's about a foot short, and he is getting up slow. He was corked at the goal line.
Turned the Jets on there at about the 6-yard line on the cutback. Great block by both.
Spartan scrimmage 2nd, and about the length of the football to go.
And I'm sure that you're going to see the fellow handle this football game, or this football here at this stage. Jimmy Gould says we've got a 2nd, and let's call it a foot.
Well, they'll send Bose wide to the right. They send Neeskens wide to the left, and quarterback Sneak will go into the end.
Kurt Ware in for the Spartans to score
16 or 8. Let's call it 6-0 here at the 4:59 mark, and somebody's cannon just went off. Pigeons flying everywhere in the northwest corner of the football field. Spartans 6-0 over the Wibaux Longhorns as the Spartans move over to Ware at the cornerback position. Calling the play, the snap, and the pitch to the right side. Neeskens diving into the end zone. 30-yard line. Spartans leading at 8-0. Both Zindas back. And, of course, the Zinda name traditional in sports in Wibaux. There's a long kick to about the...
Taken by Chad Zinda.
Chad Zinda.
Tackled by Jimmy Goltz.
Jimmy Goltz had blown off his feet at the 17.
1st and 10 from their own 20.
Well, here we go. It's 8-0.
Check that 17-yard line.
Their second possession. They'll start at 1st and 10 from their own 18, straight ahead now, and stopped after about a gain of 2 or 3.
Tackle made in there by Stenoff for the Spartans.
And I believe on the carry, number 28.
The initial hit there, Tim Bigliotti, he got his arm
Berman, the ball carrier.
leg of the ball carrier, then Stenoff in to finish him off.
Into the ball game now, shuffling in with a play is Mike Deshock, a 10-pounder. Deshock stays in the backfield behind quarterback Brophy. There is a pitch.
Brophy, the ball carrier. Tackle made in there by number 25 for the Spartans.
Well, that's a
Jake Peterson.
A young man by the name of Jake Peterson come knifing in there, and he just took the legs right out from underneath him. Jake Peterson with the tackle, and it'll be a 3rd down, we'll call it 6 situation for the Longhorns, scrimmaging from about the 22-yard line.
Both backs staying in now for quarterback Brophy. And the end's in tight as well. Brophy with a turnaround to keeper.
Brophy again, the ball carrier. Tackle in there by...
It'll be caught for little or no gain. It'll be 4th down.
Well, again, it's Tim Bigliotti, And helping out RJ.
Tackled by Ross and Bigelotti.
On that defensive left end position for the Spartans. Fourth down situation and no doubt a kicking situation for the Longhorns.
Joel Neeskens goes back in anticipation at about his 30.
Wibaux scrimmage 4th and 5.
And Brady Brophy with a big leg last time got the ball elevated, a little wind-aided. He'll kick from his 15-yard line.
Brady Brophy with the punt.
Neeskens at the 22-yard line, down to the right, gets the block, now trying to outrun the defense. And
Neeskens the ball carrier.
Lots and lots of football going on across the state of Montana. Classes C, B, and A here this afternoon. Some played last evening. Tanner Hoversland, the center. 274 pounds for the Spartans.
Boy, what a find he's been for the Spartans this year.
As he ever, both backs in. Now Goltz with a handoff will carry 2 or 3 people.
Goltz the ball carrier. Pushed out of bounds in there by Kelvin Bacon.
Run out of bounds by Newly Berman, but he, other than the power of the young man, should have been tackled at the line of scrimmage. Broke a couple of tackles. Picks up, we'll call it 7. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Spartans. Give him 8.
Spartan scrimmage 2nd and 3.
Let's call it 2nd and
whatever. Okay, we got
all right. Well, it's great to have you back.
Yeah.
As the Spartans break the huddle, left side is Holm wide, and splitting the running back to the right side now. Holm a look-in pass again.
Holm with the pass from where for the first down?
32-yard line of the Wibaux Longhorns. 1st and 10 for the Spartans.
I like that play, and that's something that we haven't seen out of this Spartan offense. Well, really ever. He never went to that down and in. I tried it twice here this afternoon, both times successful.
Well, of course, that play could set up a fake and, of course, a fly pattern, too, as the afternoon develops. Spartans with a 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Goltz, and is that Neeskens in the backfield? I believe so. We're calling signals now. Hands off to Neeskens. The little skip step and a stutter step. A little hurt.
It's outside. Got a block.
He is at the 5-yard line before.
Neeskens, the ball carrier, carries it down to the 5-yard line. A flag on the field.
For one reason or another here, this play may not stand.
And I believe Josh Stenhoff with the block down there at the 20.
Holding called against the Spartan 15.
Today, Rod, it's a game of breaks. Spartans got the first
From the Wibaux 39-yard line.
Wibaux's favor as a nice run by Neeskens all the way down to the 5-yard line. Brought back on a holding penalty, and it's going to be 1st down. And we'll call it about 16 or 17.
Minute 45 left in the first quarter. Ware calling signals. Spartans leading at 8-0.
Fumble. It looks like the Spartans may have recovered.
Exchange from the center just didn't work. Ware was able to pick it up, and it'll go as no gain or perhaps a small loss. 2nd down and about 15 to go.
Ware just did get his hands on that football. It's knifing in there. I believe it was Chad Paflinski. He had a good shot at it, but Ware pulls it in, so it's going to be 2nd and we'll call it 18.
Well, into the ball game, Joey Bose. He'll go to the right end position. Neeskens checks in for Andren. 2nd down, back to pass is Ware. Screen pass to Goltz. He has got some running room to the 30, now the 20-yard.
Screen pass completed from Ware to Goltz.
A great pass from Kurt Ware. No flags on the field, and it's a 1st down for the
First down for the...
As Jason Wolf is the only setback for the Spartans, he'll take the ball and be met at the 20-yard line.
Jason Wolf, the ball carrier.
Crew met him at the 20 and drove him back.
Newly Berman.
Newly Berman on the tackle.
Was not too kind to Jason. He met him, shook hands, and gavelled him to the turf.
Glad to meet you. As
give him a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 for the Spartans. Just 33 seconds left on the slipper scoreboard here in the first quarter.
Goltz out of there at this point. I don't see him on the sideline. Well, yes, I do. He's standing just taking a breather. Wide to the left. One of the Spartan setbacks now. Ware back to pass, and he's sacked at the 30.
Ware sacked in there by number 45 for the Longhorns, Mike DeShack.
As quick as this defensive line is for the Wibaux Longhorns, Spartan's going to have to go on that short pass pattern. They're just all over Ware. He didn't have a prayer.
Well, this will now conclude the first quarter of action. As you hear the gun, the score on the Slipper scoreboard.
After one complete, the Scobey Spartans 8, the Wibaux Longhorns 0.
60 seconds with the second quarter of action. Nothing here, Cliff, and Spartans.
Duke tells us Spartans holding them to 1 yard total offense.
Well, it has been as far as time of possession, most certainly a Spartan ball game. Third down, 19, as the old scream, our Statue of Liberty.
Delayed handoff to Neeskens.
Neeskens fighting for yards.
There he goes.
15 to 10 to 5, and he's into the
Touchdown, Joel Neeskens.
Wow. I'll tell you, Joel Neeskens did something there, actually, so heady. No blocker apparently there, but he is showing the defender who is about to come up and make the tackle or the attempt. The situation there, he just kind of pointed as if he had a blocker there lining him up, and then made a beat to the other side. It's a touchdown. Nevertheless, it's a 14-0 score.
Oh, you talk about instincts, Rod. Second year of football for the young man, and to pull one off like that, deep is the word. Took him right out of the play.
Pitch to the right to Neeskens. Neeskens at the goal line.
Neeskens in for the PA.
Jimmy Golds about to kick it off from his own 30 as he hits a dying.
The bench in Leif Henry, who probably cuts back quicker than Joel.
Well, we have a 1st and 10 situation.
Zinda, the ball carrier, tackled in there by
2 or 3 Spartans.
Goltz and Holm.
Your Troy Zinda, a 165-pounder.
Kevin Holm in on the initial hit there, and then very quickly coming up to help out with Jimmy Goltz. Loss of a couple of yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 12 for the Wibaux Longhorns. 16-0 our score. Scobey Peerless Spartans lead it.
Loss of 2 on the play. Wibaux 2nd and 12.
All right.
We'll call it 2nd and 8 here as the quarterback will pitch to number 45. That's Mike DeShock. And DeShock tries the left side.
DeShock, the ball carrier, tackled by Peterson.
Neeskens in on the initial hit up to help out Josh Stenoff, and again Jimmy Goltz, and a gain of probably 3 on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and a long 5.
About the 19-yard line now. It's a passing situation here, or perhaps the Wibaux Longhorns right now going against that wind, choosing not to go to the air. In motion is Troy Zinda, and flags fly before the snap. Perhaps illegal motion now by the Wibaux Longhorns. It is, in fact, and then
Illegal motion to call.
Keeps both ends in tight. He's got Berman and Zinda in the backfield. Back to pass is Brophy. Way back to pass now. And the Longhorns trying the screen pass to the right side. No flag on the play. Looked as if the Spartans may have made a little contact before that ball reached there.
The contact was with the Shack, and he was not the intended receiver. 2 Spartans just nailed him back on about the 5, and young Mr. DeShack not going to think too kindly of that.
Brophy back to punt from near his own end zone.
Brophy to do the punting for the Longhorns. Neeskens back to receive.
Against the wind now. This could be a tough situation, and it is. He keeps it low as you should in a situation such as this. It'll roll to the 38, 39-yard line where it's been than he would have if he'd have got it in the air. So the backfield consists of Hendren this time at the tailback position. Goltz at the fullback position. Ware back to pass. Get some time now. Looking, intercepted.
Kurt Ware back to pass. Picked off in there by the Longhorns.
About the 25-yard line.
Number 34 with that interception, Kevin Bacon.
With the interception.
So the first turnover up to Newly Berman.
Berman, the ball carrier, met in there by
Jake
Peterson and Vigalotti.
Coming up to help out with Tim Vigalotti.
A small loss. We'll call it no gain. So it's 2nd down and 10 to go for the Wibaux Longhorns.
Well, I tell you, Tim Vigalotti.
2nd and 10 for Wibaux.
Big brother here come over from Havre to watch this football game. He's had a great defensive ball game.
He certainly has. He's been in on nearly every play defensively. Brophy at the quarterback position. The handoff quickly to DeShock, who's
DeShock's the ball carrier.
As he will roll up close to the 40.
The tackle made for the Spartans by Jason Wolf.
Longhorns of about 6.
In on the tackle for the Spartans, R.J. Ross. The 3rd down, we'll call it 4 for the Longhorns.
Newly Berman in at the fullback position. Troy Zinda at the running back. Brophy, handoff, straight ahead, and fighting for yardage is Berman. He won
Berman, the ball carrier.
the first down. Again, a tight set by the Longhorns, straight ahead to D-Shock, and he will get that first down with great invaded Spartan territory. Brophy with a handoff to Zinda, no gain.
Zinda met in there by
but they'll give him
Jim Goltz
the ball at the forward progress.
and Paul Gerard.
Will be the line of scrimmage.
Paul Gerard and Jimmy Goltz in on the tackle for the Spartans, right back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be second and
10 for the Longhorns.
33-yard line.
Well, ends are Craig Helbig and Shad Zinda. Not much by way of air attack here, but at Brophy we'll call...
First man through carrying the mail.
This will be D-Shock.
D-Shock.
As he'll roll through the middle of the line for 4 yards.
Paul Gerard in on the initial hit. Jason Wolf coming up to help out on the tackle. Gain of about 4. We'll call it third down and 6 inside of the 30, about the 29-yard line.
So the Longhorns break the huddle. Third down, and a handoff quickly to Newly Berman, and he's buried.
Berman, the ball carrier, met in there by Stenoff.
3 or 4 Spartans. He will not have first down, in fact, won't even be close to first down yardage.
Jason Wolf really knifing up from that quarterback spot, putting the hit on there. Quickly over to help out Josh Stentoff. A short gain on the play. It's going to be fourth down. We'll call it 3. And the Longhorns will scrimmage from the 26-yard line.
Fourth down and a long 3 for Wibaux.
2 seconds remaining in the first half. Brophy calling signals. Now fakes it. Naked bootleg on the left side.
Brophy, the ball carrier, met in there by Neeskins.
And run back onto the field to recapture that. Andren and Goltz in the backfield. Full house backfield. Ends in tight for the Spartans. Ware on first and 10 now. The handoff.
Handoff to Andren.
Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
Pulled down in there by DeShack.
By DeShack.
Boy, Mike DeShack in there very, very quickly. Somebody missed a block there. Andren didn't have a prayer. DeShack right there to grab him. He had a little running room if DeShack isn't there.
Second and 10 for the Spartans.
At the line of scrimmage, it'll be second down and 10.
Sean Southland checks in at an end position. Southland will play the right end position. Also in for the Spartans. Number 12, Jason Wolf.
Well, we got a great crowd on hand here today, Rod.
Have we ever? Beautiful day for football. Wide left is Joel Neeskins, where we'll hand off to Wolf straight ahead. Jason captured.
Wolf with no place to run.
May not have returned.
Met in there by the entire front line of the Longhorns.
The lineup there split out wide to the right, and probably going to see the Spartans with a third and 10 here. Go long, or could go to that screen pass. Effective.
Joey Bowes with a whole lot of speed in. Now for Southland at the right end position. Wolf still at the running back position. Hendren checks out wide to the right. As Ware will go back straight back to pass. Screen intended for Wolf. He'll pick it up at the 25, now to the 27, 28 yard.
Wolf on the receiving end of that screen pass. Tackled in there by Brady Brophy.
The first down.
Well, I'll tell you, great defensive effort there by the Longhorns. Looked like that screen pass was set up well, but they closed it up. And Wolf gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be a kicking situation. And in to do the kicking team, Bigliotti.
Stack deep, number 22, Troy Zinda for the Longhorns. He stands at about his 15 or 16-yard line. Bigliotti with a short
Bigliotti with the punt.
Kicks it high into the air.
Taken by Zinda.
7, the 8-yard line. Now Zinda gets a block, and he will charge.
Tackled in there by Peterson.
5-yard line.
The Longhorns
25-yard
from the 25-yard line.
6 left to go in the second quarter. 16-0 on the slipper scoreboard. The Scobey Peerless Spartans with the lead.
Brophy has D-Shock in the backfield. Correction, that's Berman. Dooley tries the left side wide.
Berman in there. The ball carrier is hit by Stenoff.
Brought to the ground.
Well, Peterson and Joel Neeskins turn it in, and quickly to seal it off is Josh Stentoff. Gain of about, let's give him 3 yards on the play. Second and a long 7 from the 26-yard line.
Mike DeShock checking in with a play now. They shuttle the fullbacks between Newly Berman and DeShock. Wide to the right is Craig Helbig now. He'll split wide. DeShock goes into the slot wide on the right side. Back to pass is Brophy against the wind. And
Brophy's pass taken in there by DeShock.
33-yard line, just short of the first down.
In on the tackle for the Spartans was Jason Wolf. A little short of the first down, about a yard short. We'll call it third down in the yard for the Longhorns.
Behrman in the backfield along with Zinda this time. Brophy keeping his ends in tight. Short yardage situation, 3rd and 1, straight ahead, and, well, it's close.
Very close. Looked like he might have it, but been on the spot of the football.
Helbig, the ball carrier.
Short by just inches.
Helbig, the ball carrier, and they're going to measure it here. If you've just tuned in, welcome aboard. Your sports voice of the prairies, KCGM and Scobey, as the officials are measuring. The score, 16-0. The Scobey Peerless Spartans leading the Wibaux Longhorns.
Short by a couple inches.
2:50 left in the first half of play, 2 minutes 50 seconds, and the Longhorns with a situation here. An interesting situation. Corey Schaefer, head coach.
Looks like the Longhorns will go 4th and inches.
6 inches left. Critical play here.
Well, they're going to have to go for it. Down 16-0. Got a good power back there in the person of the shop. No doubt see him here.
Mike DeShock, a 210-pound fullback, is into the ball game. He's been the heart and the soul of the inside game. Brady Brophy, the quarterback. To DeShock, no surprise here, as he'll lean, and I believe...
DeShock, the ball carrier.
It all depends on the spot.
First down, forward.
Zinda checks out wide to the left right now. Troy Zinda in the backfield as well. There's a pass intended and nearly picked off there. Intended for number 22, Troy Zinda. As they had a cross.
Brophy's pass nearly picked off by Neeskens.
Neeskens, the defender on the right side, and did just nearly pick it off. Goes as an incompleted forward pass, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Again, same formation. Both Zindas wide to the left. This time DeShock, the only setback. He's the fullback. Brophy going back to pass. Same kind of play, and it is.
Brophy, the ball carrier, pulled down in there by Ross.
Again, the same
and
play,
Gerard.
only this time Troy Zinda cut it upfield, and Brophy been able to get him the football. It would have been trouble.
R.J. Ross and Paul Gerard in on the tackle for the Spartans. A loss there. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 12. For the
loss of 2 on the play.
Minute 59.
3rd and 12.
The clock. Brophy with 3rd down and long, straight back once again to pass under pressure, wide to the right now as he breaks out of that pocket, and
Brophy under pressure on the
46 on the clock. It stopped due to the incompletion. Neeskens, the lone receiver, as
Brophy's punt is down by the Longhorns on the 30-yard line.
Football yard line. 1:34 left to go in the 2nd quarter.
Pullum wide to the left now. Neeskens splits on the right side. Goltz gets the football straight ahead.
Goltz fumbles.
The Spartans seemingly have got it. Well, Goltz and Ware never did make connection there. It was a poor handoff. The clock continues to run.
Spartans recover.
Spartans 2nd down.
Joey Bowes recovered that fumble.
Direct snap to Ware in the backfield as he steps up in the pocket.
Oh, he's tripped. Oh my goodness, where's the flag?
Well,
Ware back to pass. Holm, the intended receiver.
Apparently called.
I guess so.
Well, yeah, I guess it evens out here as the Spartans early on here in the 2nd quarter look like they may have been guilty of a pass infraction there defensively, interference, but no call there either. Into the ball game.
Spartans go 3rd and 11.
And Dale scrimmage 3rd down and 11. Ware back behind their center there as he drops the ball, picks it up. Now the shuttle to Neeskens, who will make something out of nothing as he breaks
He does. He could go.
30-yard line.
Pitch to Neeskens, and he's run out of bounds.
You know, one thing we haven't seen here yet, Rod, out of the Spartan offense that we saw off and on all year is that just sending Neeskens straight down on a fly pattern and unloading is Ware, and he just runs underneath it. But maybe the pressure, they're getting a lot of pressure from that defensive line.
First play of the ball game in circle.
Illegal block on the Spartans.
As the Spartans will move way back now, 3rd down over at about 30. 57 ticks on the clock as Kurt Ware will come up under center, Tanner Oversland. And again he'll fumble that football on the exchange. Ware is actually backing out of
fumble on the snap.
He gets a hold of the ball.
Spartans recover.
And the Wibaux Longhorns, with 48 seconds on the clock, will take a brief timeout here.
Wibaux calls timeout. Spartans with a 4th and 30 from their own 10-yard line. Vigalotti back to punt.
Punting situation here as the snap goes to Vigliotti, who gets off a shanked punt, and it'll roll out of bounds at just wide to the right. The Zinda boys are wide to the left here, as we've got
Brophy's pass knocked down in there by Goltz.
Looks like Jimmy Goltz coming in and knocking it away. Jake Peterson on a blitz as well.
Jim Goltz did get a hand on that football, incompleted forward pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line, the Spartan 37-yard line for the Longhorns.
Brady Brophy again sending Heldick wide to the right, keeping the one back intact here as Dooley goes wide, and Brophy with time and opportunity.
Brophy's pass intended for Berman, pass interference to call on the 10-yard line.
The 10-yard line was interfered with. Brophy with all kinds of time. Spartans putting no pressure on him that time. And the Longhorns suddenly have a 1st and 10 at, well, we'll see where they spot it.
Joey Bowes back there made contact with the intended receiver, Craig Helbig. A lot of help there. He had Wolf back with him, but the contact, and of course right in front of the official, and the flag falls. So the Longhorns will have a 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. 30 seconds left on the slipper clock.
1st and 10 from the Spartan 23-yard line.
Troy Zinda, split left. Back to pass is Brophy, looking for time. Zinda with the pass and into the end zone with the
Brophy's pass taken by Zinda for the touchdown.
For the interception there, Joey Bowes going for the interception, and he missed it. It's 16-6 now, as quickly the Longhorns will line up, and swinging wide right is Brophy. He goes in.
Longhorns PAT.
Wind here. As Deshack puts the boot to the ball, it's picked up by Bowes at the 15, the 20 on the left side. He's got it to the 25, 30. He might break away down to the 25, the 30-yard line, and inside the 20-yard line of the Wibaux Longhorn is Neeskens. Right to the left.
Spartans go 1st and 10 from the Wibaux 20.
Ware goes back to pass, gets some pressure now, puts it in the air, and it is picked up.
Ware's pass picked off by
Keeping both backs in.
1st and 10 for the Longhorns from the 8-yard line.
Point deficit.
It's
The
8.
score on the slipper scoreboard, the Scobey Peerless Spartan 16, the Wibaux Longhorns 8. We'll take a kickoff.
Chad Zinda.
I should say Zinda's, yes.
Both the Zinda boys back deep.
Chad and Troy Zinda back deep as the kick goes to the 12.
Kick taken by Troy Zinda.
To the 15, 20, and
Tackled by Sean Southland for the spree.
No, it is Newly Furman, but he'll hand off to Troy Zinda.
Zinda the ball carrier.
And
Tackle in there by Stenoff.
2, maybe 3, correction, 4 yards on the spot.
Little running room over the left side there, quickly into a
2nd and 6 for Wibaux.
Spartans pick up a 4, it'll be 2nd down 6.
DeShock in there right now. Out comes Newly Furman. Ends in tight, 2nd and 6. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. Brophy to DeShock.
DeShock, the ball carrier, met in there by R.J. Ross.
Pushed back.
Boy, R.J. Ross with a vicious hit there. Shoulder right into the ball carrier. And we've got a
Gain of 1.
Repair.
Call it 3rd and 5 for Wibaux.
Is going to come out of there, and Newly Furman will check in. Give him a gain there of 2 or 3 yards. We'll call it 3rd and 5.
They're down 5, both the backs that is. Still in the backfield. Back to pass, Brophy. He hits his
Brophy's
receiver,
pass
but
taken in there.
short by a yard. As the ball goes up, completed at the 32-yard line.
By Zinda, tackle made by Peterson and Neeskens.
By, well, we'll call it a yard, a long yard, 4th and 1.
Joel Neeskens in on the tackle along with Jake Peterson, and here's a big decision for the coaching staff from
4th and 1 for Wibaux.
Figure this one out. He's going to go for it as a 4th and 1.
Berman in the backfield along with Zinda. Ball goes to Berman as he delays and then crosses the scrimmage line. He'll take that 1st down up.
There was a little mix-up in the backfield there, Rod.
Berman the ball carrier.
So 1st and 10, the Longhorns from
1st and 10 for Wibaux.
34-yard line.
Brophy and Berman both shot back in the contest now. Hand off, first man through, Troy Zinda.
Troy Zinda carrying the ball.
Line. He'll pick one or two up. Gain of 2, second down.
R.J. Ross again in on the tackle for the Scobey Peerless Spartans. Gain of 2, we'll call it second down 8 from the 36-yard line.
Still in Longhorn territory, the wind at their backs just underway here in the third quarter. The Spartans leading at 16-8. There's a cross pattern there, a misdirected play, and that is Newly Berman, who is...
Newly Berman, the ball carrier, tackled by Jim Goltz.
Made his cut to meet Mr. Goltz, and Goltz just reached out, wrapped him up, and threw him down.
Counterplay to the left side, rather, and Goltz at 232 pounds has an amazing amount of agility there. He's a quick 232-pounder.
Third and 9.
Third and 9 for Wibaux.
All on the 35-yard line. Brophy back to pass in the pocket, chased out to the left side, got some room. He'll try to run.
Brophy with the ball carrier, tackled by Jason Wolf.
Up at midfield and puts the
A gain of 5.
That was a great tackle. He had some running room. Wolf coming in from the side and just dove at him and got him around.
4th and about 4 for the Wibaux Longhorns.
Even brought the legs out from underneath him. Boy, there was some running room there.
Well, they need to reach the 35.5-yard line. The ball spotted at about the 39, so we'll call it 4th down and 4. And the Longhorns right now wanting some momentum will go for it. Berman and Zinda in the backfield. Brophy back to pass now in the pocket and still back to pass. Lofts it up, completed to Berman.
Brophy's pass taken by Berman and the tackle in there by Dean.
D-Shock in at the fullback position. Ball goes to Zinda. Troy with good yardage straight up the middle now.
Zinda once again the ball carrier.
It is a gain of...
Give him 6, and it's going to be a 2nd and 4 from about the 11-yard line.
Bigelotti checks out of the ball game. And checking in, number 50, Paul.
Timeout call from the 11-yard line.
Along with Troy Zinda in the backfield. Both ends in tight once again. Ball hand off to Berman.
Berman, the ball carrier, tackled by Goltz. Also met in there by Stenoff.
In on the tackle along with Jimmy Goltz, and little or no gain on the play.
D-Shot checks in.
A yard probably.
Third down and 3. Just outside the 10-yard line. Need to reach yardage inside the 8. Mike D-Shot at the fullback position. Zinda at the tailback. Brophy back to pass once again, looking and completes it. This time.
Brophy's pass taken this time by Shad Zinda.
I think he'll have first down with the spot rod. They drove him back after the initial hit, and they're going to call for the chain.
Very, very close.
Timeout call for a measurement.
The receiver there was pulled down by Jake Peterson, one of the linebackers. They'll take the measure on it. The wind picked up here as quarter number 3 got underway. Strong.
First down.
Troy Zinda in the backfield behind Brophy. Pitch to Zinda and a sweep to the right side gains nothing.
Troy Zinda, the ball carrier, met by Paul Gerard and R.J. Ross.
The defensive left end there for the Spartans, Paul Gerard, as he turned it, and then Wolf coming up very quickly to seal it off. And about back to the original line of scrimmage. Second down.
Shot checking in.
Second and goal for Wibaux from the 8-yard line.
And the Wibaux Longhorns, right now a little confusion in the huddle. They call a timeout, so we'll take
8-yard line for the Longhorns.
D-Shock, split to the right. Brophy back to pass, once again looking in the end zone.
Brophy's pass goes incomplete. Pressure in there by Goltz.
In there very quickly with Jimmy Goltz, and I think he just got their finger on that football.
So the Wibaux Longhorns now.
Wibaux goes 3rd and goal.
And goal from the 8-yard line. Berman back in with a play from Coach Schaefer.
Well, it's a big defensive stand here for the Spartans. They needed 16 to 8.
Unbalanced line to the right now. Makes the tackle or the guard eligible. Brophy with a naked, now a pitch to the left.
Brophy with the option and
like a bootleg, but actually
the ball carrier is Berman.
And a nice play by...
Tackled by Neeskens.
Paul Gerard came in there, and just as he pitched, hit the quarterback, and then coming up very quickly was the cornerback, Joel Neeskens, to drop him for, well, actually a loss on the play, loss of about a yard.
Loss on the play of a yard will go 4th and 10.
as the Spartans defense has bristled up a little bit.
4th and goal from the 10.
Balance line now. D-Shock in the backfield. Back to pass once again. Brophy and into the end zone with the puck enough. It's 16-14 as Brophy is denied, or is still going actually, as he pitches to Zinda. Then is to answer offensively. 14 unanswered points by the Longhorns. D-Shock approaches the football, kicks it to Bose at the 3. He'll lose it.
Kick taken by Bose.
10, 15, 20, and across the 20.
Brings it out to about the 22-yard line.
The football game is their pass defense, and certainly has been suspect so far.
So Ware goes to work now. Both the backs in tight now as the eye back.
Pitch goes to Neeskens, pulled down in the backfield by
For a big loss. The Wibaux Longhorns.
Bertelson.
And of course, the Spartans, if they're held here, will be kicking into that wind. So the Longhorns, if they can hold, would be looking at good field position with 5:27 left to go. The clock running. Big loss there. It's going to be a
loss of 5. Spartan scrimmage, 2nd and 15.
Contest at an end. Schultz and Neeskens in the backfield. 2nd down, 15. Ware calling the signals. The fake handoff in around. Herschel on the left side has some room now. He'll get it up across the 25-yard line.
Ball carrier for the Spartans.
Fake to the right side.
Number 24, Neil Herschel.
And Neil Herschel, who came in a wide end around. We'll pick up about 8.
Gain of about 9 yards on the play. 3rd and 6 for the Spartans.
More and more impressed with this Longhorn line, both offensively and defensively, Rod. A good football team.
Oversland at center. Girard instead off the guards as Neeskens stands behind Goltz. Ware to Neeskens. Neeskens with a hole. Got some room as he is taken down.
Neeskens, the ball carrier, tripped up.
Right now, the Spartans will go 4th and 1.
By Zinda.
Interesting call for Coach Henderson, kicking into the wind. They've got less than a yard now, 4th and less than a yard. And Wibaux with all
Spartans go 4th and 1.
And kicking into that wind.
Looks like Joey Bose.
Situation.
Joey Bose brings a play in. Punter Tim Bigliotti stands on the sidelines, so the Spartans will go for it. 4:10 left in the 3rd quarter. 4th down, 1 to go. Ware has Goltz. Ware just takes it himself.
Quarterback keeper by Kurt Ware.
They'll measure it, and now the indication.
They should have it.
Well, the Spartans indicate 1st down, but the striped shirts will say
timeout for the measurement.
A break on the spot of the football there. It looked to me like he leaned, he got it by about a yard, but this is going to be very, very close.
Looking like they've got it by the length of a football.
1st down for the Spartans.
So the Spartans keep their drive alive.
Well, that was a big gamble by the Spartans, and I agree with Rod. Had it not been right, Wibaux with the momentum. If they had turned that foot there or kicked that football into that wind, could have been trouble.
Yeah, Spartans with the first.
Spartans go 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
Where both ends in tight once again. The pitch to Neeskens. He'll follow blocks on the left side, but he is.
Neeskens pulled down for a loss by D-Shack.
And drag the ball carrier down.
Boy, that was a great job, Rod, by Mashak. He fought off the block and fought off the block and made him tip his hand outside, and Newly Berman came up and got the stick, and 4-yard loss there. It looked like that play had some possibilities.
Spartans
2nd and about 14 for the Spartans.
And 14. 3 minutes 14 on the clock here. 3rd quarter of action. 1st round playoff from Plainsman Field. Neeskens in the backfield with Goltz. Neeskens with a handoff on the draw play. He's got some room to the 35-yard line, and he will be stopped there. So picking up some of the
Once again, Joel Neeskens, the ball carrier. Stopped by Bertelson.
Greg Bertelson for the Longhorns. Craig Helbig coming up to help out. So 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 for the Spartans.
Well, the Spartans, Neil Herschel checks back in with a play for Kurt Ware. Once again, 3rd down and 7 to go. The Spartans breaking the huddle. Neeskens and Goltz and Ware in the backfield. Ware checking it out now. The defense, as he will will go back to pass under some pressure across the middle to Herschel. Over his outstretched hand, about his 10-yard line.
Bigelotti to do the punting.
Again, Bigliotti will get it off, but barely, nearly tipped, and I think it was tipped, in fact. And as the ball will roll inside the 25.
Ball down by the Spartans.
As Brophy will hand it off to Zinda. Troy.
Brophy hands off to Zinda.
Near the 26-yard line.
Tackled by Bigelotti and Peterson.
Tackle Bigelotti for the Spartans, helped up by Golds, gain of 2. Well, it's second down 8 from the 26-yard line.
Mike Dushak checking in with a play. Dooley Berman out. Spartans in a 3-man front as Brophy hands off to Zinda.
Once again, Zinda carrying the ball, stacked up by
Josh Stenoff in there quickly to
Stenoff and Ross.
Jake Peterson also coming
along with Peterson.
On the tackle, Tim Bigliotti. No gain on the play.
Well, you would look for a pass here with 58 on the clock and 3rd and long. Brophy sends 2 men.
3rd and about 8 for the Longhorns.
Dooley Berman and Craig Helmick. Zinda, motion left. Brophy under pressure now as he will just throw it up for grabs, and the Spartans.
We've got flags.
The Spartans hit it and bounced off, and so that's the ruling. Brophy back in beat punt formation at his 15-yard line. Joel Neeskens stands at his 20 with the wind, and that's important. The punt is...
Brophy's punt taken by Neeskens, and a good downfield tackle by Zinda.
That is Troy's hit pass, or an out-of-bounds play. Will probably be the last play from scrimmage against the wind for the Spartans. Pitch to the right side. Neeskens with good running room. He is up across...
Neeskens, the ball carrier.
Territory, unless he did go out of bounds.
Yes,
Yes, he
he
did.
stepped out of bounds on about the 33 or 34-yard line, and it'll be awfully close, maybe a little bit short. They mark it about a foot short.
Second down, and
Spartans will go second and about a foot
all spotted at the Spartan 33
from the 33-yard line.
For the first down, Sean Southland checks in for the Spartans. Once again, the clock at the 16-second mark in quarter number 3. The slipper score, the Scobey Peerless Spartans 16, the Wibaux Longhorns 14. Neeskens
They burn the timeout.
and Goltz as they utilized one of their timeouts.
Spartans second and a foot from the 33.
Kurt Ware will go back to pass now as he hits Neeskens in the backfield, and they'll lose yardage on this one. The option would be to hit somebody if he's got the football, because he does like the contact. So it's 1st and 10. Is the end of the
15, Wibaux 14.
14, the Spartans. Back with fourth quarter action. Jake Peterson in at the quarterback spot. Goltz and Neeskens behind him. 1st and 10 after the penalty. It's to Neeskens, cuts to the left side, and he's taken...
Peterson hands off to Neeskens
30-yard line. Joel Neeskens...
with a gain of about 2.
Now they'll pick up a couple on the play, and on the tackle, Craig Helmick for the Longhorns. We'll call it second down and 8, but the Spartans will scrimmage from
Where's back in?
the Longhorn 30-yard line.
It looked like Kurt Ware just checked back into the contest here as he was out for only a play. Ware, the first-string quarterback, second down and 8. Ball at the 30. He drops back to pass. He cannot hit.
Pass goes in.
That pass underthrown and into the dirt.
May have been a blessing because one of the Longhorns was right in the passing lane. Goes into the contest now, back to pass, and under heavy pressure, there is a dump-off pass to Neeskens.
Screen play to Neeskens.
15-yard line before he's knocked off his feet. Screen.
15-yard line.
1st and 10, 15-yard line. Spartans threatening here, deep in Longhorn territory, just inside 11 minutes. There with the football, pitch to Neeskens, right side. Neeskens gets some room to the 10 now, cuts back to the 8-yard line and buried.
And I give the ball to number 4 and pound it in there.
Bear checking it off now. Left side it goes to Hamburn. Hamburn trying that left side, getting good running room to the 3-yard line, and knocked out a...
Leif Hamburn, the ball carrier, down to about the 2-yard line.
Gets it in fact, it is a first down inside the 5-yard line.
Spartans go first and goal from the 2.
1-yard line, Rod, where it's going to be first and goal from the 1. And checking into the ball game with The play for the Spartans is R.J. Ross.
So the Spartans break the huddle now. First and goal from, they call it the 2. Ware keeping both his backs in. Goltz at fullback. There it goes to Goltz as he gets
Goltz, the ball carrier, in with the touchdown.
Goltz, a 2-yard touchdown at the 10:04 mark for the Spartans. Jimmy Goltz will score as the Spartans now, once again, will go, I believe, for a pair. Score on the Slipper scoreboard, 22-14 at this point, as Kurt Ware will call the signals. Pitch to the right side, Neeskens cuts it back, inside and over.
Neeskens in for the point after time.
Jim Goltz, who just scored the touchdown, will kick it off at the 30. Approaches the football to Troy Zinda. Zinda lets it go out of bounds, and that's a break for the Longhorns as it goes to the right side of the field from the 30-yard line, which is probably a 70-yard kick. So he'll do it all over. Shannon Troy Zinda back to receive as he hits a knuckleball. It bounces at the 5.
Ball taken by Shad Zinda.
At the 10 to 15, a hard run.
Tackled in there by
Peterson. Julie Berman and Troy Zinda in the backfield behind Brophy. Berman gets the call straight ahead.
Berman carries the ball.
Peterson in on the tackle and in on the initial hit for the Spartans, and I believe
Tackled by Peterson and Ross.
He gets up from under the pile. A 2-yard gain. We'll call it second down and 8 from the 25-yard line.
The Longhorns going against the wind here. They have it, they trail by 10 points, 24-14 on the Slipper scoreboard. 9:23 left, second down, 8 yards to go. Brophy back to pass. As some people back
my
there.
mother could throw it all that
Nobody
time.
back, and now he'll dump it off.
Brophy dumps the pass off to
He'll capture Craig Helvig in the backfield, but no rush whatsoever by the Spartans on that one.
You know, they had pretty good pressure on him in the first quarter, but actually the first half of this football game, and they've changed the game plan here. They're letting him set up. Loss on the play.
The rush
loss of a couple on the play, and Wibaux goes third down and 12.
It's second down.
Well, credit the defensive backfield, Ron, for some good coverage there.
Absolutely.
It'll be 3rd and 13 from the 20-yard line.
Brophy with the eye backs in place, back to pass once again, and going deep now. Will go across the cover, intercepted by Peterson.
Peterson with the interception.
Jake Peterson
Returns it down to
have a break. They have the football and a 10-point lead with 8:18 remaining. The clock runs. 1st and 10 Spartans. Pitch left now to Neeskens. He's got some room to the 20, 15, and inside the 15 goes Joel Neeskens.
Picks up 7 or 8 on the play.
Neeskens once again the ball carrier. Tackle made by
15-yard line.
Shad Zinda.
Where it's going to be second down 3.
Along with Calvin Bacon.
Sophomore there for the Spartans. That's Jake Peterson, and of course, again, credit the pass rush of Paul Gerard.
Neil Herschel checks back into the football game for the Spartans, and he will set up at that offensive right end.
So Neeskens in the I-back formation, Goltz the fullback, and Neeskens pitch to the right now, cuts it back, has some room to the 5-yard line, and met there.
Neeskens the ball carrier, met by half the Longhorn staff.
And he is going to be slow getting up.
But I tell you, Joel Neeskens is a gamer. You have got to give him that. He's a slight-built young man, but a wealth of athletic ability, perhaps.
1st and goal for the Spartans. Joel is going to go out and take a bit of a rest. What a great football game he's had. Both sides.
Spartans will scrimmage 1st and goal from their own 5, or the Wibaux 5.
And again, I'll say it doesn't hurt.
Absolutely, both ends in tight now. It's 1st and goal at the 5-yard line, just outside the 5. Pitch to the left. That's Hendren. Hendren with the block. He will get close to the goal line.
Wade Hendren, the ball carrier.
Very close. Leif, did he fumble football? Leif, when he learns, you know, he's got all the cutback ability, Rod. When he learns to dip that shoulder a little bit at the point of contact, which he didn't do there, he's just about a foot short.
Joey Bowes checks in.
Spartans go 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal at the 1.
Give it to number 4.
Spartans lead it by 10 24-14 margin, and knocking at the door here. Goltz at fullback. Leif Hendren, the I-back. Where to Hendren? Hendren into the end zone.
Hendren carries for the touchdown.
30-14 as the Spartans widen the gap here. We'll see what they'll do for a point after. And again, the big count. As the Spartans go up by 16 with an opportunity for more. 6 minutes 26 on the clock here in the ball game. Spartans huddling right now. Yeah, they come out in a tight pattern. And again, Ware, the quarterback, will this time go back to pass. Pressure in the end zone all alone. 2 points.
Pass from Ware to Spartan.
We gotta hold him on this position. Long
Goltz to kick off. Ball taken
Goltz with the kick
into the end zone.
And then Neeskens out of the football game and then replacing with a ball player like Leif Hendren.
You don't sacrifice much, if anything. Brophy.
Brophy, the ball carrier, pulled down by
Or
Vigalotti.
a bootleg to the right, and he is stopped for a loss.
Well, Tim Bigliotti continues to play great defensive football.
Wibaux second and
Well, a bit of a
12.
loss on the play there was. A 2-yard loss.
Shad Zinda will go wide to the
Pass
left.
from Zinda, or check that, Brophy out to Zinda.
He'll go out of bounds after a nice catch. I'll tell you, Troy Zinda.
Knocked out of bounds by Peterson and Neeskens.
Looking ball player.
He's their answer to Jake Peterson, I'll tell you.
He is. He's 5'7", 165-pound junior. You'll hear from both Zindas next year as well. Back to pass on the fly.
Brophy with the pass to Shad Zinda, dropped and incomplete.
Again, blown coverage.
The Zindas wide to the left. Brophy with a direct snap, and he'll just throw a Hail Mary up there as the Spartans knock it away.
The last couple of minutes.
Whereas, once again, Jim Goltz in the backfield. Hand off to Goltz, the freight train, as he puts...
Jimmy Goltz, the ball carrier, picks up about 3.
Chad Zinda in on the tackle for the Wibaux Longhorns, gain of about 2. And we'll call it 2nd down and 8 from about the 12-yard line for the Spartans.
Neil Herschel checks in with a play from Coach Henderson. Joel Neeskens at the I-back. And, of course, Jim Goltz, the fullback. Ware keeps his ends in tight, gets the football, pitch to the right side. Nice block as Neeskens cuts it back into the 5-yard line.
Neeskens, the ball carrier, tackle in there by
I didn't see Spartan in the area.
number 34 for the Longhorns, Calvin Bacon.
Otherwise, it could be, they call it
Clipping the call against the Spartans.
Split for 25, according to our stats here, as Kurt Ware, once again, calling the signals, and will roll out, looking now, just falling down, and inside the, I should say...
Ware tackled in the backfield.
Staying in bounds, so the clock continues to run, but a big loss there.
By Bertelson.
Great coverage downfield, number 15, Brady Brophy, in on the coverage, along with, I can't pick the number, up there has to be Calvin Bacon.
Clock runs at 4:25 as the Spartan scrimmage, 3rd down and about 30 yards to go. Where, once again, over center, simply loses the football.
Fumble on the snap.
So the Spartans,
Ware recovering.
the 6th time here this afternoon, have missnapped it.
I was going to say at least 4, that ball just looks like it's right in the hands of Kurt Ware and out. Of course, it's a cool afternoon. Those fingers are going to be stiff.
Well, it's Tim Bigliotti, and lucky he's 6'3", because
Bigliotti's punt
as he shanks the
goes out of bounds.
and the coach helping the referee spot for the Wibaux Longhorns.
Well, you got to do it all, Ron.
Yes, you have to. 3 minutes 52 on the clock here, and the Longhorns
Wibaux.
Split out, and Brophy doing the passing, no doubt.
tries it in motion to the left. Brady Brophy looks over the middle now, nearly picked
Brophy's
off by
pass
Jim
broken up in there by Peterson.
As the pass was intended for Shad Zinda, a 195-pound junior. I'll tell you one thing, Brady Brophy can throw the football with anybody in the state of Montana. He's got a big, big arm.
As well as anybody we've seen this year.
He will take the direct snap now, looks downfield.
Brophy's got Zinda tackled by Peterson
the 30-yard line
at the 29-yard line.
On the coverage.
Where's the deep coverage on that?
Well, Joey Bowes coming across to help on the deep side. But it's a first
Ball
and 10.
spotted at the 30, 1st and 10, Wibaux.
Well, you know, if this ball game continues and there's Chester scouts here, they're going to say we can throw on.
And as Brophy goes back once again, sideline pattern is not.
Ball falls in.
Let's go, second down, 10 yards to go from the Spartan 30. Brophy with a direct snap, looking up, and that ball is
Ball tipped away. 3rd and 10 for the Longhorns.
14 Spartans. Brophy back deep now, throws a Hail Mary for Deshak. He's got it. And
Deshak
goes to
with the
end zone.
completion in for the touchdown.
32 to 20 on the scoreboard. And Brophy looks to pitch it.
PAT.
As the Spartans will receive. Deshak does with the onside, and it is picked up by Paul Gerard, who alertly just falls to the ground at 2 to 20. Where with the signals. Pitch goes to the left to Handren. Handren to the 40 and up to...
Late hander in the ball carrier.
Well, the Longhorns
Looks to be a fumble on the play.
Thing that they can knock the ball away, but it looked like Joey Bowes may have recovered it.
Spartans recovering.
Looks over here to see if the Longhorns want
2nd and 7.
I believe they are going to take one.
And 7.
2 to 20. Second down, 7 yards to go. The handoff goes to Neeskens. Cuts to the right side to the 35, the 30, the 25, and...
Neeskens chased out of bounds by number 34 for the Longhorns, Calvin Bacon.
Once again, cutting against the grain there. Started
1st and 10 for the Spartans.
And the Spartans with the 1st and 10.
2:37 left to go in this football game. Scobey will scrimmage 1st and 10 from their own, probably about the 22 or 23 yard line.
Once again, it is Ware in the backfield with his fullback, Jimmy Goltz. And we've got some movement prior to the snap. The Spartans
Illegal motion called on the Spartans.
penalty of 5 yards. Makes it 1st and 15.
It'll be 1st and 15
27-yard line.
from the Wibaux 27-yard line.
2:35. Spartans leading it by a dozen, 32 to 20. A little bit of competition there as the Burlington Northern rolls past us. Where, with a Statue of Liberty play, the old draw play, Neeskens to the 20 and to the 15-yard line. Still going.
Did he step out of bounds?
And it looks like he is in for a touchdown.
Joel Neeskens, the ball carrier.
Well, our vantage point, of course. This time Jimmy Golds quickly will look for the PAT. The kick is up, and it is no indication
Good,
yet. Good. All right. Well, it is good.
Point after touchdown kick by Jim Golt is
Don't take Big Daddy's spots. God can take no miss.
Jim Golds with a big foot now, and the goal line is...
Golt's kickoff is taken by Troy Zinda,
At the 9-yard
met by number 20.
They send everybody wide that they can. Brophy going back to pass, obviously. Pass
Ball nearly picked off by Peterson. Goes incomplete, out of bounds.
Well, the Spartans are starting to cover.
2nd and 10 for the Longhorns.
He's not going to get burnt from giving Peterson the opportunity to cut in front, and he just did nearly pick that one off.
Second down and 10 to go. At the 9-yard line, Brophy getting that direct snap once again, and big pressure.
Brophy tackled in the end zone.
And at the 1-yard line, or the 1-foot line, in fact.
That is Tim Vigliotti. Well, I tell you, that's
Tim Vigliotti in the backfield.
to kind of cap it off here with a minute 59 left, and Tim with the tackle in the end zone.
Ball spotted at the 1-yard line.
Call it the 1-foot line here as the Wibaux Longhorns will scrimmage 3rd and about 19 now. The ball tossed and complete to...
Brophy's pass taken and completed to Troy Zinda, stepping out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
so you've got a minute 41 on the clock. And the Longhorns all but packing the season in here, but very, very good team, a young team. 6 seniors will leave. They've got 5 juniors, 6 sophomores, 4 freshmen on the roster here. A great program. Back in punt formation is Brophy at the 1-foot line, or at the 6-yard line, I should say, and he will kick it away. Neeskins simply lets it go out.
How are the Spartans going to react when they hit a good football team? Really, the competition not there this year. Well, I think we've had that question answered.
Spartans took a little while to get on track here in the second half. Ware pitches to Neeskins. Neeskins dodges. Now a little bit of a jitterbug and a spin.
Neeskins, the ball carrier.
The yardstick by about 4, maybe 5 yards.
In and 4 and a second down and 6 for the Spartans from about the 26-yard line.
Second and 6 for the Spartans.
So the Spartans going to work. Number 22 checks in, Todd Tryon as well. With a minute 5 on the clock. Second down, 6. Ware's got Hendren and Goltz in the backfield. And around, not going to work. That ball. Casey Holland.
Casey Holland, the ball carrier, tackled for a loss on the play.
Kurt Ware.
You can just see broken play all over that one.
Well, the clock continues to run. It's 40 seconds and counting down. The Spartans taking their time and in no particular hurry. They will move on to play the Chester Coyotes in a week's time here at Plainsman Field. Ware back to pass. Now the handoff to Hendren to the 25. And
Leif Hendren carries.
Down at about the 23-yard line.
Probably the last play.
Pulled down in there by Helbig.
11 seconds, and the Spartans are just going to let it run out, and they will put a big one away. 39-20, our final score. The Scobey Peerless Spartans.
Your final score, the Scobey Spartans will move on to the second round of the Class C playoffs with a 39-20 win over the Wibaux.